Hello, everybody. It's Dusty Sage with MiceChat.com here at Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood. Great news, they soft opened, or in Universal speak, they call that a technical rehearsal at Super Nintendo World. So we're so excited. We just happened to be here this morning. We already went into the land this morning and we rode the new Mario Kart ride, but I want to take you all in now to see this incredible land. Now, last week on Friday, we were able to come into the land for a little preview with Universal Creative, but we weren't allowed to share anything that was still under construction, which was a lot of stuff. So here, just a few days later, it's open to the public. Now, there's no guarantee that it will be open for you if you come down, because again, technical rehearsal, so anything can be opened or closed at any time. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Super Nintendo World. Hello!
Hello, welcome!
We're so excited to be here. First thing you'll notice everywhere you look is stuff moving around Princess Peach's castle here. There's a few little things inside of doorways. Just about everything you look at, you can touch or go into. You can buy a power-up band to interact with the land and earn points, but you don't need one. You see these kids are just hitting the blocks and lighting them up. So you can play with all of the stuff even if you don't buy a power band. Power-up bands are also an amiibo that you can use at home. I'm going to go in and hopefully I won't lose you. I'm going to try to hit the block. This is really just a room that you can go into to hit the blocks, earn some points. Those incredible piranha plants moving around, jiving everywhere. There's a little game up here they're still working on, but there's a sleeping piranha plant up there, and basically the game is you turn off all of these alarm clocks, and if you do, it wakes him up. Nathan's here with me somewhere. Princess Peach's gazebo was completely covered up by tarps when I was here last time, and this is where she will be doing meet and greets with people. She'll be here at 1 o'clock. Beautiful little gazebo. All of that was covered up just the other day. Look at everything. Mount Beanpole there. Look at everything moving around on it. Yoshi up there, that block coming up and down, the coins turning around. I see Mario and Luigi, long line of people waiting to see them. Here's our initial thoughts on this land. We rode the ride. There's a factory store with some neat merchandise. There's a really cute restaurant, but all of this interactivity, so the entire land is sort of an attraction in and of itself. It's sort of like a game. I think, hello, how are you? Good to see you.
I'm going to start up a stream in a bit too, but I wanted to ride.
Yeah, you have to ride first. It's so good.
Of course. Well, I've seen the one in Japan.
Contact me afterwards. Yes. Nathan. Woo! Yeah. Nathan's been earning points this morning. He wants to be the top player in the land. And in fact, you can be, because the whole land is, like I said earlier, a giant game. And you can score points and it keeps track of them. So you can look at the boards over here and see how you are ranking up against other people in the land. So you might be the top player of the day or of the week, which I think is a pretty neat thing. So here are today's current top rankings. There are teams, there are individuals, there are Mario Kart games, so you can scroll through and see the scores. Restrooms over here at the back of the land. Here's the restaurant. Nathan and I you haven't seen it yet. Shall we go in? You want to see the Toadstool Cafe? There's a line. So we may have to wait. I think that was. There's David Ye up there. Hey, Stig, David! Hey, guys! They're waiting to be first in line. What's this?
This game to play points and then
Is this where Bowser Jr. is? The cast members don't even know this land yet. There's some neat seating areas down here. Everybody heard how tiny this land would be, but there's Princess Peach's castle way back there. It's quite a bit bigger, and because it has a tiny entrance that we walked you through at the beginning, they can control the number of people even in the land. This is the entrance here to the Mario Kart ride. I'm going to take you somewhere first, and then I will take you into the queue, and then also we will go into the shop, and if we can get into the restaurant, I'll take you in there as well. First, we're going to go up, up, up. See, there's an arrow here. There's a little secret overlook at the top. I want you to see the top of the land. And if you'll do us a favor while we're climbing the stairs, if you're enjoying this look at Super Nintendo World, please leave comments for us and or a like there so that more people get to see this video, this first look at the land. There's an augmented reality experience up here. So these binoculars look into the land, and they have a virtual reality view of the land. So you will see the land, but you'll also see some characters and things as well. It's a very interactive land. I'm sort of out of shape. Say I'm a little out of breath because we just played something before I went live where I had to do a lot of jumping. The overview of the land, you can see a lot of stuff. Here's the augmented reality view of the land. So we're pretty far up there. There's Mount Beanpole. Yeah, this is the first day of technical rehearsals, and there's no guarantee that any of this will be open if you come. However, there are a few things they're still working on. They haven't had a chance to clean up a lot of stuff, so we're seeing dust in a lot of areas. There are experiences that aren't quite ready for guests, but they don't need to be, because the land isn't even supposed to open to guests until next month. I love it that they have that little overlook that you can come up here and get a good view of the land. It's a neat little thing. I wish that you could do that in Galaxy's Edge. There are a couple of places where there are areas upstairs that it would be neat if there was maybe a refreshment stand and an overlook. Speaking of Galaxy's Edge, I think that this land is everything that they promised Galaxy's Edge would be and isn't. There are characters here. There's interactivity everywhere. You don't need to use an app for it. It's stuff that you can just do with or without the power-up band. If you wanted to track your score, you buy the power-up band, and there's even an app you can use, but you don't need it because you can do all this interactive stuff without it. See Bowser's castle up there. I'll take you into the factory store. Factory store is at the exit of the ride, so it kind of goes behind the Toadstool Cafe and behind the restrooms, and you somehow exit into the factory store all the way over here. A lot of stuff in the store. Of course, it's Mario stuff, Nintendo, so it's super cute. So it's hats and their version of ears here. There's a Mario and Luigi headband. So you could have a Luigi sitting on your head. Nathan, I think that would look so cute on you. Just imagine Nathan there with a Luigi on his head. Super cute. There are even shirts that look like the Mario and Luigi overalls. See them, they're hoodies. Bowser and Bowser Jr. shirts. Cute Bowser Jr. hat. Oh, Yoshi maybe. Princess Peach is more your speed. Natalie, if you're watching, I know that you're exploding right now over all this merchandise. Those look like Mickey hands to me, except they have too many fingers. These guys are cute. This is the popcorn pal. $39.99 for the popcorn bucket. I think we're not enough bandwidth in here, so I'm going to give you a quick overview and then we're going to exit out of here so that you can see better. Just more shirts and stuff for the ride on this side of the store. Some cute cups. They didn't announce this today, but it didn't take long for people to find out about it. Lots of people in line now for Princess Peach. Earlier when we walked by, there was no one. Here's a cute little game. Did you see that, Nathan? Isn't that cute? You spin it, he rolls on the roller. We should try to peek into the cafe if they'll let us. I want people to be able to see it. All of the usual suspects here today. All right, we're going to try and get into the Toadstool Cafe here. There's only a few people in front of us and we're just showing. We're not going to eat. Thank you. Some of the items in the cafe here. The block tiramisu, the beanpole cake, Princess Peach cupcake, Mario mini burger, an adventure set power-up spaghetti with marinara, Superstars chicken salad, Mario burger, Toadstool cheesy garlic knots. I want to try those. A couple of salads. Look how cute this piranha plant salad is. Oh my gosh. Those are super cute, Nathan. And look at these unique burgers. Huh.
Everything has mushrooms.
Well, it's made to look like it has mushrooms, at least. That's cute. You see anything you would want to order, Nathan?
I'm not a fan of mushrooms, but I would do the spaghetti or the salad.
get to see into the kitchen. That's who's making your meal. Okay.
Very cute.
Yeah, it is.
Chef Toad.
You like Chef Toad?
I do. I think he's very cute. Toad is one of the best characters of the Mario franchise.
He has a big hat with a hat on it. Are there any questions that I need to answer? I unfortunately can't see the questions on this stream for some reason.
I think that you already answered most of the questions. There is a question if we'll be at Disneyland tomorrow.
Of course, for those of you wondering if we're doing a live tomorrow, we will from Disneyland at 5 p.m. On the YouTube. So definitely check back with us here in a second. I'm going to see if they'll just let us go into the dining room since we're not ordering. We're not ordering, we're just going into the dining room if that's okay. Let's sneak out this way. There we go. Just so you all can see the dining room. And it's a fairly large dining room, but considering how popular this is going to be, it's not gigantic. Cute booths. I love all of these screens throughout the dining room that make you feel like you're right next to the kitchen. And the cute outfits that the cast are wearing. The pipes throughout. Yeah, I definitely think we have to eat here, Nathan.
It smells delicious.
That's not the exit. The exit's over there. Yeah, there's no exit sign. It's so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a game that you can play. You need to earn 3 keys in the land if you want to fight Bowser Jr. And there's sort of a little bit of a storyline to Super Nintendo World. You enter the castle and you pay attention there's a little hidden story about Bowser Jr. stealing Princess Peach's golden mushroom. And if you go through the land and you earn 3 magic keys, like that game I just showed you is one of the keys that you can earn, at the end of your visit you can fight Bowser Jr. And if you do and you win, you get Princess Peach's golden mushroom back.
There's a question if the entrance is still open.
Yes,
They
it's...
announced when they're going to close.
No, the entrance is open right now. They're not going to tell anybody when it's going to open or close, so you just have to get here and be lucky. And they're obviously wanting to do a lot of test and adjust on things like the ride. And when we rode it, it was a lot of fun, but there were clearly things they're still going to have to work out. There was a lot of lags and downtime. I am going to take you into the queue right now for the ride so that you can see what the queue looks like. For Mario Kart. Oh, it looks like the ride may have broken down. Did the ride break down? Oh, there's a lot of people exiting. I'm just going to take you into the queue so that you can see it. Lots of people turning around, so the ride may either be broken down or lagging. You can see right now there's some people on the stairs over there. When we came, we got to walk right in. This is a bit of the overflow queue. Yeah, I won't be able to stay here long because we don't have good coverage in here, but we're in the overflow of the overflow queue outside. So this is the barely themed portion of the queue. The whole indoor portion, which is what will always be used, is very heavily themed. But I love it that even their overflow queue, which is essentially this backstage area, is themed. It's adorable. And then we're gonna exit out here as soon as we get back inside. But there are several different rooms. Each room is sort of a different theme to the ride. And then you get to the top and there's a lab, and then there's the bomber room, and then you go into the pre-show. Now, Nathan, the ride itself was sort of a mix between Midway Mania, which is sort of the ride system, but then you put a virtual reality helmet on. There are complete sets with props, some screens, of course, because it is one of those kind of interactive type rides. And then you wear this AR helmet that layers on top of it personal video that only you see. So whatever you're looking at is layered on top of the physical environment in front of you. So it's pretty incredible. But again, you need to be a sort of gamer type person. I'm going to sneak out behind you ladies. Sorry, sneaking out. But you can kind of see this portion of the queue is sort of crystal caves. And then you kind of go up and then you enter through that door and then you go up this Princess Peach section and into the upstairs portion of the queue. And there's several rooms up there, and then they give you a visor that you put on upstairs during the pre-show, and then you get downstairs again where you load your Mario Kart, and that's where the actual AR lens is, and that snaps onto your visor. So that's always in the vehicle, it's tethered to the vehicle, and the reason they give you a visor is the visors can be cleaned, so that's the portion that touches your head and potentially your face. But the screen snaps onto your visor, never touches your face. So that's how they're getting around the whole cleanliness of the things that touch you situation, which is pretty interesting. I'm gonna take everybody into that last thing, which is the Bowser Jr. experience, and then let's take everybody out. Is that way.
I wonder if Disney is worried about this or they don't see it as much competition.
I tell you, Disney may not be worried about this because it's just a small land at Universal. However, Imagineering is certainly going to look at the interactivity and talk to their management and say, wait a minute, this was all stuff that we had been promised that we could do for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and then Bob Chapek cut the budget. So because of Bob Chapek, Disney still doesn't have a land that's this interactive. So I do think that we may see some enhancements to Galaxy's Edge, maybe even Avengers Campus, because of all of this. The thing that Disney is definitely more worried about are the announcements yesterday of a Universal Park in Texas and a Universal Experience in Las Vegas. Universal is essentially laying the gauntlet down. They have a gigantic new theme park, Epic Universe, being built in Orlando, a new theme park on the way to Texas, and an interactive experience in Las Vegas. Is Disney worried about that? You can bet they are. There will be meetings this week and next, and I don't think it will take Disney too awful long to let us know what their next plan is. What could those things be? Well, perhaps a fifth park in Orlando, definitely a third park in Anaheim, possibly some small interactive experiences or more things like Disney's Aulani Hotel in Hawaii that pop up in other places. So there's a lot of things that Disney has worked on over the years that perhaps they will do. Last look at the land here before we go. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. It's been our pleasure to bring this to you. We got in the car first thing this morning, headed to Universal in the hopes that they might be doing a technical rehearsal. We got lucky because it's a long drive. We're going to spend a little more time in the land, get some photos, update our coverage, which you can find right now at MiceChat.com. We appreciate you liking, sharing, commenting, going to MiceChat, sharing that article with your friends on social. We really appreciate it. Then tomorrow at 5 p.m. we'll be back live from Disneyland and happy to answer your questions about what's going on there. And there is a lot for us to show you. We appreciate you all, and we'll be back with you again real soon. Nathan, Mamma Mia, it's a Mario Land. Yay! Yoo-hoo!